Have you ever sat in a room full of people, said nothing, and yet felt like your mind was moving 10 steps ahead of everyone else? Not because you're arrogant, but because something about the way you process the world just feels different. Here's the truth: intelligence rarely looks the way movies show it. No lab coats, no chess trophies. It hides inside habits so normal, you've probably dismissed them as flaws. Today we're breaking down 10 science-backed signs of a high IQ mind, and the final one is something almost every brilliant person in history had in common. Let's dive in. Number 1. You narrate your own thoughts out loud. Researchers studying self-directed speech have found that people who talk through problems out loud actually solve them faster and remember the solution longer. It's not a quirk. It's your brain using language as a tool to organize complex thought. Some of history's greatest thinkers were known for mumbling to themselves while working through ideas. Number 2. Your mind won't stop replaying things. That conversation from 3 days ago, you've analyzed it from 5 angles. That decision you made last week, you've imagined every alternate outcome. This isn't overthinking for the sake of worry. It's a mental process called metacognition, essentially thinking about your own thinking, and it's strongly linked to higher reasoning ability. Number 3. Routine drains you fast. If doing the same task the same way every day makes you restless, it's not laziness, it's chemistry. Sharper minds tend to have a reward system that's less satisfied by simple, repetitive tasks, pushing them to constantly seek out complexity and novelty instead. Number 4. You second-guess your own competence. There's a well-documented pattern where people who know the least are often the most confident, while people who know the most become increasingly aware of everything they still don't understand. So if you constantly feel like you don't know enough, that discomfort might actually be proof you know more than most. Number 5. You come alive at night. Multiple studies on sleep patterns and cognitive performance have found a link between staying up late and stronger scores on intelligence measures. When the world goes quiet and distractions disappear, the mind is finally free to wander into deeper, more creative territory. Number 6. Small sounds feel unbearable. A dripping tap, someone chewing, a clock ticking. If these tiny sounds pull your focus like nothing else can, it's because your brain is pulling in more sensory data than average. That heightened awareness helps you spot patterns others miss, though it can come with the cost of easily feeling overwhelmed. Number 7. You leave everything until the last minute, on purpose. Some researchers describe this as active procrastination. A sharp mind often refuses to waste energy on tasks that don't feel meaningful yet, holding back until the moment truly demands full focus, and then performing remarkably well under that pressure. Number 8. Random facts stick, but everyday things slip away. You might forget where you left your phone 5 minutes ago, yet recall a random line from a show you watched a decade back. That's not a contradiction. It's your working memory prioritizing what your brain finds cognitively interesting over what's routine. Number 9. You feel things intensely. This surprises people, but emotional depth and intelligence are closely connected. The same complexity that helps you think in layers also lets you feel and understand others on a deeper level. Sensitivity isn't a weakness here, it's sophistication. Number 10. The sign that ties them all together. You never feel finished learning. No matter how much you know, you're still asking questions, still chasing better answers, still curious. And if you're watching this right now trying to understand your own mind a little better, that curiosity alone puts you in rare company. Here's the real takeaway. Intelligence was never about grades or how quickly you solve a math problem. It's about awareness, depth, adaptability, and the refusal to stop questioning. So next time someone says you overthink, you're too sensitive, or you're always in your head, take it as a compliment. That's not a flaw. That's how a sharp mind looks from the outside. If this made you see yourself differently, hit subscribe for more.